What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Shit fucking sucks. Fucking hate it. Fucking anxiety is just fucking kicking my ass today. What up? Fucking just done with today. See one person, no talking. What a base. Just fucking having a hard day. Fucking anxiety's just beating my ass and super stressed out after, having a couple of really good days. Just kind of came out of nowhere this morning. It's just been kind of threw my whole day off. My fucking headphones broke at work, so I couldn't listen to any music. So it was just fucking stuck in my head. Which apparently is still a fucking not so great place to be in. My head just fucking wants the worst all the time. It's all it wants to do. What up, Cole? I need to do something. Like I don't know. I don't even know anymore. It's like can't fucking like. The last 2 days have just been fucking super awesome, and then fucking. Suddenly out of nowhere, it's just like fucking woke up this morning and all day today I felt like I've just been like on the edge of a fucking panic attack and cried like twice and shit's just fucked. Like I don't get it. I don't get my head. And I've kind of been able to fucking contain it and calm it the fuck down and shit before, and today is like fucking over the top where it's just like I can't fucking control it. What up, Polluted? Yeah, it fucking happens, just fucking like my anxiety just fucking through the roof today, and then like I said, my fucking headphones broke and I was just stuck in my head, just stuck. And I've done very well over the last, fucking couple of weeks with, being able to like control my fucking, control my depression, because it always like whenever my anxiety acts up, the depression always kicks in. And I've, the last couple of weeks I've been able to fucking like keep it under control. Today it's just like Like, nope, nope, can't fucking fight this one, you know? Just fucking hard. Sup, Kyle? I've basically quit smoking, except for like right around the time I'm ready to like lay down, cuz it kind of fucking shuts my head off and it doesn't make me fucking think about shit. It's just like today it's just like fuck, man. I didn't even have like it wasn't a bad day at work. It was a fairly easy day. Did two properties, fucking all that jazz. But it was like my headphones broke, and then it was just like my anxiety was already, like I said, I woke up with it. It was just fucking flaring, just fucking ready to go. And then when my headphones broke, it was kind of that like, how you get a tiny little knockdown, and it feels like that little knockdown was like way bigger than it should have been. Like my headphones breaking shouldn't have been, the thing that pushed it over to a bad day, you know? And fucking somehow it did. I would get drunk, but since I have to be up early for work and shit, like I really can't do that. It's because I tend to get hangovers now. Unlike being fucking younger and being able to kick right back. That's how addiction starts, but it sure helps temporarily. Yeah. And that, like that's kind of what weed was for me. It was that, crutch of I'll just get super fucking high and not think about, shit that I really need to be worrying about and stuff like that. And then the other night, when fucking uh when Mags, kind of said she didn't really want to try or nothing, and said, I was just a roommate. I tried to smoke and then ended up having like a fucking 2 hour long fucking panic attack where I couldn't fucking stop. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I'd come in here and, it was before I moved downstairs. I came in here and I was trying to watch stuff, trying to get my head off of it. And like all I could do was just fucking sit for like 5 minutes, back up outside, smoke a cigarette. Come in, sit for 5 minutes, back outside, smoke a cigarette. Start having shit go wrong, and even video games start to make me depressed because I'll be playing PvP and keep dying, can't get a kill, feel useless. Sounds dumb, but shit's overwhelming. So that's like I haven't even been able to play video games in like the last 2 weeks because I'll always I'll start something up and then I'll fucking you know probably play for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then my brain is just like, nah, I'm not trying to fucking figure, or I'm not trying to fucking just play this game. I want to think about all this bullshit. Smoking, ignoring my responsibilities, been catching up to me. Pressure fucks. Yeah, that's basically where I am. Fucking smoked and just kind of, blew off fucking working, blew off, the opportunity of, having the time off and not fucking, not doing anything worth of value besides, fucking sitting around fucking playing video games and smoking weed. So I was just like, unless you get lucky in life, shit sucks and there's no way out. Yeah, I know. Just trying to fucking keep it together, you know? What up, Static? Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking. Shit don't make no sense. It's just fucking the way it is. Fucking conform or fucking flounder. And see, that's the shitty part. Static is like, she didn't do nothing. She literally didn't do nothing. I woke up this morning and I was just fucking scared. I had no idea why, and then, I was taking her to work, and out of nowhere, it was just like fucking out of nowhere, like I dropped her off at work, and like I started crying in the car right before she left, and like, just all I could say was I was fucking terrified. I was just terrified. All day has just been fucking, all day has just been scary. Like, even when I had music while I was working at the first property, like I was just fucking inside, just fucking trembling with fear. Like, no, I don't have any sort of gut feeling, Like, I'm not worried about anything. Like, fucking, like the last 3 days have been fucking awesome. Me and her have hung out, we've talked, we fucking, I went to bed. I went to bed super early last night just because I wanted to fucking like lay down and cuddle with her and shit. And then I woke up this morning and fucking everything in my head was just fucking off kilter. Just fucking. No, usually once I get to the point of like fucking like my anxiety getting so bad, I end up having a panic attack. But that's what like all day today has been. You know how you're like anxiety is at like the very very peak. It can't get any fucking worse before you either like disconnect or fucking have an anxiety attack, and like it won't go away. It just won't. It won't go away. Like it hasn't. I, not giving a fuck got me in this position. Like as shitty as that sounds, it's not giving a fuck is why I'm fucking stuck here. Stuck in this situation. Yeah, like I said, she didn't do nothing. She didn't do nothing. We fucking hung out. We've talked. We fucking you know went out and ate together. Went out and walked around. Got some fucking hot cocoa and fucking kicked it by this fucking fireplace. And, just fucking, kind of talked about everything that's been going on. And like she gave me more than enough reassurance, that she wants to work on shit. She hasn't done anything. She hasn't done anything. It's literally just my head. It's just the kind of dude I am, man. You have no fucking like self-worth or self-esteem, and fucking do the shit that I've done to throw away a fucking, amazing relationship and marriage and all that. I just fucking. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to have a pity party, It's just fucking. Just. I need to vent. And, I know me and her are gonna talk tonight when she gets done. Her friend has her last. Her friend has her last chemo today, and so she has to pick up her kids from school and shit. And then when she gets home, we're gonna fucking talk. Maybe you're self continuously overthinking and assuming that you'll do something to fuck everything up, like you're afraid things are going too well. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Well, see, that's kind of why we're in the situation that we are, you know? Because my depression has just been fucking shit, and I have not tried to do anything to control it or anything like that. One second. But yeah, I don't know. It's just fucking. She shut down on telling me stuff because she wanted to not hurt my feelings, and I've always been the type of person that, like, when my fucking depression's all fucked up, I just kind of shut down because I don't, I feel like I bother people with it, which is, I mean, we both have, clammed up, and you know I've like I said, I've been doing this shit to, work on, how I fucking, how I, um, like, express my emotions and shit like that. And, you know, and I've been trying to work on my emotion, fucking making sure I'm talking about stuff and trying not to sit on it and dwell on it and just, fucking. And I can't expect every day to be good. I have to expect that some days, some days I'm just gonna have fucking issues. But this is, since having, 3 good days in a row, fucking, and then out of nowhere just kind of, just dropping again. But I think I did good by, fucking telling her, flat out, this is what's going on, this is, I'm having an issue with my anxiety. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And then later on in the day, I started fucking, like, thinking about shit because I was stuck in my head. And, I told her, I was like, I'm terrified that I'm going to lose you. I'm terrified that I'm going to fuck up again. And I don't want to. And I'm motivated to keep going. Otherwise I would have just, I would have just fucking said, fuck it, and, called in sick, to just not be out working, while I'm fucking, my anxiety is all fucked up. And, I told her, I was like, she even told me when I was getting ready to drop her off at work, she was like, if you need to call in, just call in. And I'm like, I don't want to call in. I don't want to miss no days. I don't want to fucking start already falling into, fucking going back to, calling into work and shit like that. I want to be at work. I want to fucking work my week, enjoy my weekends, and just fucking, keep going. Keep fucking stepping forward. Right. But yeah, I don't know. Just fucking. I don't know. So fucking confused. Right. And that's why I'm not trying to. I can't do it, John. I can't fucking do it. I can't do it. As much as I would love to just fucking sit around and smoke, I can't do it because it makes me not fucking think about shit. And right now, I need to be thinking about stuff. I need to be, working through my issues and shit like that. See, that's what I'm saying, polluted. Just fucking. I would love to just, go back to fucking smoking all day and not worrying about shit. It's what I'm trying to do, man. Just, my fucking head is just racing. Just racing. So I'm just putting out what's coming in, just trying to fucking, level it out. Weed helped me be complacent with, being shitty as it sounds, a piece of shit. Sitting around not working, just fucking watching YouTube, playing video games, ignoring, my ignoring my wife when she's trying to, fucking express issues, blowing it off and all that shit. Like, I feel guilty over everything. Like, all the shit that's happened, I feel guilty as fuck, you know? I know it's easy to just say, fucking, don't, worry about losing her, but, like, for real, this girl's my fucking life, Like, literally my fucking life. Like, I would have probably been dead years ago if it wasn't for fucking meeting her and all that shit. Nice. And I'm trying to, keep myself fucking busy, fucking doing shit like that, and it's just, I don't know. Like, I haven't had a day with my fucking, my anxiety being fucking real bad. So it's kind of like, fucking relearning it and fucking redoing it. Yep. And that's how it is for me, like fucking I love weed. I love, my body just being fucking completely out of it and not feeling all fucking sore and all that shit. We've talked about getting a dog before, and I don't I don't know. Like, we don't have a fenced in yard or nothing. I mean, I know it sounds like an excuse, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's weird. I just my issue is that I don't want to bring anything else into this, situation, cuz I if we don't work out, I'm not going to be able to fucking, I'm not going to be able to take care of a dog. See, I think what I need is just need to fucking relax till she gets home. You know, she already said she wants to sit down and talk, so you know, I just hope that you know, I wasn't even gonna say anything about, you know, fucking talking when I went to go pick her up from work. You know, just because it was like I wanted to wait because I knew I was gonna fucking break down. And and so we're driving, and you know, neither of us are really talking, and so I just, you know, kind of mumble out like, are you sure you want to work on us? You know, like I don't know, you know, it's not like it's fucking, uh, you know, like I said, she didn't do anything. You know, it's just like I needed some sort of like reassurance, and she was like, yes, I definitely want to work on us. You know, and then she was just like, you know, I think the only thing is we might have tried to jump back into normal too quick, you know, instead of kind of, you know, letting shit kind of ride for a minute, you know, just being civil with each other and shit like that. And it's just I don't know. I'm just hoping talk just goes okay, cuz I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't. Here's something someone told me what they think are the lyrics to Can You Keep a Secret? They say it, Can you keep a secret? There's whispers in my ears. I'll guide you as they tell me. See, my issue is I've talked about the voice in my head. And when that thing gets going, it's very overpowering. But as of late, I've had him pretty quiet. I've been able to kind of, you know, cast all of his fucking doubt to the side. And even today when when I was just fucking starting to get depressed and everything just from thinking about shit, I could feel him trying to come out. And you know, that was like I stopped working. I stopped working, you know, I kind of paced for a minute, took some deep breaths, you know, and just kind of focused on not letting that shit get to me. So when what up, fair? I'm alright and just fucking dealing with anxiety and fucking trying to not freak the fuck out. So her are having a talk later. Yeah, yeah. No, I get it, Lunchbox. I don't know. My brain isn't connecting dots very well right now, you know? I know. I know I'm going to be okay. It's just, you know, I've kept positive, you know, for the longest time that I have kept positive in years. So it's just, you know, it's one little step back, and I'm not trying to let it, you know, make me tumble backwards or anything. It's just regain the balance, you know, start tomorrow off taking another step. No, I know, fair. My issue is I don't like going to single people with my stuff. Um, 'Cause, 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 No, I know. I know. We, like I said, the last 3 days have been awesome. We fucking, we've sat down, we've had dinner together, we fucking, cuddled on the couch and watched fucking movies, cuddled in bed watching movies, fucking. I mean, like I said, she hasn't done anything that should make me fucking feel this way. Just anxiety. It's the fucking best of me. No, I'm not saying a single person as in like not in a relationship. I'm saying a single person as in only one person, you know? Another cigarette. That's another fucking shitty thing about today. Just fucking chain smoking my ass off. And I feel like fucking shit because of it. But I can't fucking stop. I just opened this pack of cigarettes today. This morning. I know, and I appreciate that. It's just, so that's another thing. That's another thing that I have to fucking work on is, you know, actually seeing myself as, somebody worth having one person's, attention, like when it comes to all this shit. See, I'm usually pretty good. Pack will last me, like 2 days. But this last 2 weeks, it's like a pack a day. And we have talked about fucking, going to kind of separate counseling and then like marriage counseling and shit like that. See, that's my issue. Lunch is like I start up a game and I start to fucking play, and like 10 minutes later my brain's just like, fuck this. Why are you doing this? But I do want to play at some point. I just need to fucking get through the situation. No, see, my I don't have a good voice in my head. That's like when I talk about the voice is a bad voice. There's not a good voice in my head. That's why the bad voice has ran so much more, That's why it's ran out of control since I was fucking, fucking 18. Yep. See, like my anxiety, like a good chunk of the time, it just flares up. I don't have any rhyme or reason. It's just like chemicals on that day are just like, fuck you. We're not doing it the same way. We're not doing, you're not having a normal day today. Yep. Plus, I gotta deal with this fucking stupid bullshit. They carved out these big ass chunks so we can like barely. They're like, I don't know if you see them. They're right there next to the telephone pole on the ground. But they're cutting these big holes out, so like part of our fucking driveway is cut off. What up, Max? But see, just fucking chilling with you guys. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a lot more, you know, gumming down. See, it's when I'm stuck in my own head, is, you know, when fucking shit goes south. But if I have a bunch of fucking people around that are like, you know, just fucking pushing me forward, you know, it would, you know, it fucking levels out and I'm able to fucking control shit. Had a weird ass dream you were petting a demon dog. That's probably why I woke up with fucking anxiety today. I don't know. Fucking shit's dumb. I'll be sitting in a restaurant with my family totally fine, and then all of a sudden I have to go out to the car. Fucking sucks. Cause like Randy Orton, it's out of nowhere. Bad static. See, I don't even need that shit, in all honesty. Mac, you ever don't CBT? Done CBT? I don't know what CBT is. No, I did. I've only went to a therapist, and it was only like 3 times before I was like, I don't want to do this, you know. And it was when I was way younger. Couldn't tell you, man. Fucking maybe Easy Mac? Just put some water in that shit, right? He kept breaking character. Right on. Thank you, Fair. You can walk yourself through CBT, but it's better with therapist. Yeah. Yeah, we have a place. We have 2 places here that sell CBD oil. Uh, but it's fucking stupid expensive, like to the point where it's like not worth the money. How about hypnotize me? Um, Hypnotize me into thinking that I'm Bill Goldberg. We'll do that. Seems like he's got a you know, level head on his shoulders. When you get an attack, what physical sensations do you feel? Just out of body. Completely out of body. Like, the best way I can explain it is like when I'm actually having like a full blown panic attack, it's like third person, like fucking GTA almost. You know, like my body will still move around and do stuff, but I don't feel like I'm in control of it. I'm literally just at a viewpoint from like here. Like I can see the back of my head and I can see everything in front of me, but I'm not in my head. I'm not connected to my body. My body could be getting up, getting water, you know, could be doing anything technically. And it's just it's like I feel my vision just slowly kind of creep through the back of my head. Everything kind of it does like as if I'm gonna black out. It gets dark around the edges, and then I just kind of like pop out the back, and then I'm just looking kind of like over my own shoulder. I haven't actually been to one of the places. One of my buddies said that like for uh it's fucking tiny little jar, or tiny little vial or whatever, was like $200 or something like that. First is just panic. Like my body doesn't get any sort of like if I had to say that it got something, it goes numb. Like I just don't feel it anymore. No, it my like my besides the besides my fucking feeling like I'm going out of my head. I mean, I guess it would kind of considered be a blackout. But I don't like I don't like lose consciousness or nothing like that. It's just like, it kind of gets dark as my vision kind of goes back through my head, and then I pop out. But yeah, heart racing is definitely one of it. I definitely feel like my heart just like doo 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 doo, like super pound. I don't really get the hyperventilation. Like, I know that like if I catch myself right before it happens and I fucking take a bunch of deep breaths and shit, uh, I'm usually able. The last few times I've been able to kind of subside it and shit. Like I think I'm this is just my assumption, but I'm gonna assume it's just chemical. Cause like I said, like I don't get any like weird stuff in my body. I get really antsy, like before, like as I feel it building up, and then when it gets to that point where like it's just about to happen, my whole body just kind of like disappears, if that makes any sense, and then vision out of the back of the head, over my shoulder. Right. Yeah, heart racing and shit does all that. Dude, smoking's the only thing that I can do that fucking, you know, pulls it down. Like I said, I was talking to a buddy that lives here that, I mean, I'm not like super super homies with. So, I mean, he could have just been bullshitting. No, 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 not no sparklies, no like stars or nothing. Like I said, it like it kind of feels like I'm blacking out, but I don't ever like completely lose it. It's almost as if like my eyes are slowly being pulled back, and so all I can see out of are where my fucking eye sockets can see. But it just slowly kind of gets smaller as my eyes get back. Oh, it sounds so fucking stupid trying to explain it like that, but that's the only way I can think of it. You can have two sides or more to your view on life, and they can overlap, but be so contradictory that it's like watching yourself. Yeah, I'll have to. I've never really paid attention. Like, I've always, like, if I catch it, because I mean, I've been able to stop them before, like, all this stuff happened. Um, and if I can catch it, it's normally just fucking as deep a breath as I can take. You know? But it's not like I'm like struggling to breathe or anything like that. It's just fucking I don't know how to explain it. Right on fair. Yeah, tunnel vision. That's the best way I can explain it. It feels like I'm getting tunnel vision as, you know, my fucking as my vision is getting pulled back. Right. Well, end up with more triggers. Yeah, that's disassociation. Cause like I said today, like I woke up feeling really anxious. You know, woke up feeling really anxious. I didn't know why. You know, I wasn't worried about anything. Nothing bad had happened. There was nothing. You know, and it was just full throttle. You know, fucking like what what normally would be that fine line. You know, where you're like, here's your anxiety. If it goes up just a tiny bit, it's panic attack. If it goes down a little bit, you know, everything's, you know, working its way down. But it was on full throttle, and I the whole time that I was like sitting here waking up, you know, waiting for Mags to get ready to take her to work and everything. I got into my own head like, what why am I thinking this? Like, why is this happening? You know? Does it feel like you're not the one in control and you're watching life? When it goes into the full like mode when I'm fucking looking at myself from behind, like I don't feel that. I don't feel my body. I don't like I see my body doing stuff, you know, cuz I've had one before where I went to go grab some water as I felt it coming, and as I walked into the kitchen it was just back out of my head, and I sat from third person view and watched myself get water, take a, you know, fucking slam the whole cup, get another cup, slam the whole cup, you know, but I didn't feel the liquid. I didn't feel my body making the motion of drinking. I didn't feel myself turn the knobs. It was like my body was just like powered on its own. Right on, Captain. My stream is gonna drop for a second. I need to answer this text message real quick. Alright, I'm back. I don't need a hug from anyone. Like I said, I have my, I have a couple of things that I do when I feel it coming on. Like if I can catch it in time. It's always go outside. This is gonna probably sound stupid. Go outside, light a cigarette, look and name three colors, and then try to find three other objects that are around that are those same colors, and not lots of deep breaths, lots of fucking sucking stuff in and looking at everything and trying to trying to keep a focus. But a lot of my issue comes where like the focus fucking pauses, sometimes, and those are the times when I can't stop it. I mean, I do need a massage, but I'm not really interested in any sort of happy ending. Super shitty thing is that unless the trigger is purely chemical and you need brain meds, which is rare, the only way to defeat them is to experience them without fear. Right. Walk into an FBI trap. It's actually a good thing to do. It takes your focus off the worry. I usually count backwards or look at and name cars on the street. Masturbate part. When does that part happen? It's how they beat phobias. There are multiple studies done about like touch, taste, feel for anxiety. That's why they have stress balls. See, I think in general, I'm just fucking, as corny of a name as this is, I'm just a worry wart, I fucking, I just worry about shit. And like I've never had one driving or anything like that, you know. Like the very first one I had no reason to be worried, Like me and Mags had just gotten off of work and we went to KFC. We were just sitting there eating and out of nowhere it was just like on. That was the very first one that I had. But the thing is, when you develop a phobia of the triggers or even just the attacks, it's hard to unwind. No, and like I wish I knew what the triggers were, because a lot of the time, like, I wouldn't be thinking about anything. I wasn't worried about anything. I wasn't stressed out, you know? the first couple would, the first couple were like Just out of nowhere, no reason, nothing like that, you know? I don't know. I probably not. Um, I'm I've been trying to lately. I got a water bottle. You know, I've drank this will be number 3 today. The last 2 days I've been able to drink 2 of these. And I was gonna say I've kind of tried to pull back away from pop. I still have like a Dr Pepper every now and then, or like a Pib or whatever. Um, and I haven't been eating a whole lot, so I mean it could be something tied into that. But you know, when I'm all fucking stressed out and shit, eating is like the last thing that I want to fucking do. Shit you're experiencing as far as disassociation or the brain's natural way to deal with shock. When the fight or flight response is triggered and the brain cycles through reasons and can't find any, it has to shut you down for a second. It's the psyche's natural response. If there's fluoride in your tap water, fluoride makes you absorb more aluminum. I'm not 100% sure. I would assume we probably do. You know, I'm pretty sure most cities have fluoride in their water. Hey. Well, see, fair. Me and Max, you know, kind of bonded at the march and shit. So I think he's a little more open to my ordeals as a friend, I would assume. Talking about everything and nothing all at once. Flip. Plug this shit in. Fiji's my water of choice. Like if I get bottled water, I usually try to get a Fiji. I love that CPN's name automatically spell checks to con. Humans indeed. Guys. Something else. Dirty Bang Bus. That's awesome. That's actually the plan polluted. I really want to fucking go back and get my GD and shit. See, polluted, are you like me where you're just like, oh, it's just a fucking piece of paper? You know? It sucks. I hate, like, fucking having to try to fucking, oh, this fucking single piece of paper is what's holding you all back when obviously it's not, because you can go out and fucking get any job. What up, Tuna? See, I made it to what should have been my senior year, but I was still a junior because I was a couple credits behind. And then my mom got sick, and they put her in a medical-induced coma. And so I just kind of fucking was just like, fuck. I just... No, I've been trying to get myself more to understand it, like it's not so much about the piece of paper, it's the fact that you fucking went through, the cogs. Yeah, John, I did see that before I started streaming. They were kind of I read through that. And then I started to read the comments, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this right now. I need to get the fuck out of here. Shh, Max, don't fucking break the kayfabe. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. It's been pretty fucking shitty. My headphones broke as I was leaving the first property, and and so I was kind of just stuck in my own head for the next property, and it just kind of spiraled down. It's getting really close to 300. I haven't had the time today to really do much. I got off work, and I just wanted to fucking try to disconnect as much as I could. Going to find that ICP post. I remember Pogs. Okay, so here's the ICP post. It says, "Beware of FFF. You have been warned. The dawn of a new era rises up from the forbidden realm of the Dark Carnival. The Juggalo family heeds a mighty call as a new card is dealt and unleashed upon the unsuspecting and unprepared, ascending to the physical earth from the almighty Dark Carnival. The saga will live on. The Juggalo family will never die. Juggalos and Juggalettes worldwide. Presenting to you the monumental fourth Joker's card of the second deck with plumes of toxic fumes brewing from the depths of the carnival grounds amidst humorous sounds. Animals, freaks, and clowns beware. Fearless Fred Fury, a.k.a. Red Fred, and his untrusty little friend Flip the Rat draw near. Beware, no one is safe." By the way, I'll destroy every single one of you at Pogs. Yeah, I'm wondering about the flip the rat thing. Fuck the PC. Bloop. Looking forward to the new Joker card. I literally have one song off of each of the new cards. Like, that's all you have in your possession? What up, Tucker? No, it's probably me since I'm on the laptop. Polluted. Come on. Damn it, Tuck. God, see what you guys fucking started? Hang on a second. I'm not doing anything. My thing's not even saying that I have low connection. It's like my phone is literally right underneath my fucking modem. They're fucking working on the road next to my house, so it's fucking loud as shit. My bad. So I think after this cigarette, I'm gonna hop off here so I can go fucking shower and shit. I see you, Max. I've seen everybody's comments. Nope, you're not hallucinating. Bob has, or B.O.B., whatever, has a song called, I'll Be in the Sky. And that's like my fucking funeral track. I want that shit played at my funeral. Oh, weird. As much as I want to love fucking, as much as I want to fucking love B.O.B., the fact that he's a flat earther is just fucking embarrassing. Oh, fuck. It's fucking cold as dicks. You guys are something else today. A redhead, just dip it in some bleach. You'll be all right. Trying to, Ace. It's like I said, fucking getting to talk to everybody, you know, kind of fucking pulled me back in, you know, a little bit. So. Salt and vinegar next. I heard if you take a bunch of razor blades right before you do the salt and vinegar, that generally helps too. Good, good. But, right. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I need to fucking shower and probably, eat something. I need to. I feel so gross after work today. I sweated my ass off. So, I gotta shower. Or else I'm gonna go fucking nuts. But I thank you guys for fucking kicking it. I thank you guys for helping me fucking reel this shit back in. You know. It's definitely very fucking helpful. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have fun. Enjoy your fucking Tuesday evening. Peace.